Hey gang, I want to talk about a really cool tool we have in the BHS MakeLab. It is called the heat press. Now, the heat press is a fantastic tool that you can use to print vinyl onto any fabric surface. And when I'm talking about any fabric surface, I'm talking about any fabric surface. I've used the heat press and the vinyl cutter to make t-shirts, to make banners and flags, all right? You guys are going to be creating and designing your own t-shirts, all right? But it's not limited to t-shirts. It's limited to any fabric surface, you guys. I'm talking hats. We've made hats. We're gonna make a couple of hats today. Banners and flags. We've made coolers. We've made lanyards. In today's day and age, you can make masks. I used the heat press this year to make an awesome Halloween costume. My NASA spacesuit, remember that thing? It was awesome. Any fabric surface you can print on, use your imagination. I'm gonna show you guys how to use the vinyl cutter and heat press right now. I've got a cool idea for a project. I get so many t-shirts from different Barrington High School sports. I wanna make a all-encompassing Barrington sports shirt and hat. So in the BHS MakeLab, we have 3 types of vinyl heat presses. We've got a medium size, we've got a hat heat press to do hats and sleeves and smaller objects, and then we've got this big behemoth, and we are going to be printing on a red shirt today. So I have decided to go with white vinyl, but not just any vinyl, special heat press vinyl. The heat press vinyl is not a sticker, and it goes on with heat applied with the heat press. All right, guys, so I've decided to go with a generic and funny sport shirt for BHS. I get a lot of t-shirts from all the other sports teams, and I wanted to just make one kind of funny. Go BHS sports team, score the points with the ball, and have fun. All right, I've mocked it up over here. This is kind of how I want to look on a generic red t-shirt. The only difference is when we're about to print this, it's the same procedures as before, except we're using heat press vinyl. And the one thing that we have to do before we print is we're going to reflect and mirror the image. So I'm going to go to Object, Transform, Reflect, and I'm going to reflect it on the vertical axis so it's in reverse. Because when we press it on the t-shirt, it is going to want to be facing forward. So we're ready to cut now. I'm going to highlight my material. We're going to output the paths. And click cut.
A few moments later.
All right, so my vinyl is done cutting. Now we're going to weed it out. All right, guys, we are going to weed our vinyl now. We still want to go slow, you guys, because you don't want to accidentally pull out something that's supposed to be part of your design and then we waste vinyl, because realistically you're going to have to cut it again, but go slow. The cool part about this vinyl is it is not sticky, so when you are weeding it out, you don't have to worry about it sticking to other parts of your sticker. So weeding this out is almost therapeutic in a way. This vinyl is really rugged, so you still want to go slow and be careful, but you can be a little bit more rough and pull and, you know, and pull your vinyl off the material. But remember to go slow, get as much as you can off, and we want to leave what's going on our t-shirt, just like we wanted to leave what was going on as our sticker. All right, once you think your vinyl is ready to go, we're going to go ahead and bring it over to the heat press. So once my design is weeded out, you guys, I'm going to bring it over here to the larger heat press. I am a large human. I wear large clothes, so this is a good heat press to use. You want to lay the shirt flat as you can. Be careful, this is very hot. All right, we want to lay the shirt as flat as we can. I just burned myself. All right, and a generic rule to follow. I want this in the center of the shirt, about 4 fingers down from the collar is where I want my design to sit. I don't want it too low, I don't want it too high. So I'm going to do my best to center it about 4 fingers down. All right. The vinyl itself isn't sticky, but the backing is, so I can stick it to my shirt if I wanted to. I can lift the shirt up. Right? We are then going to cover it with the piece of Teflon. This just protects the back plastic and your shirt. We wouldn't want any scorching to happen. That can happen on lighter clothing. We're then going to bring our 330 degree heat press over the top, and we're going to press it down, wait about 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift it up, and with the heat and the pressure, this vinyl has now adhered itself to my shirt. So I'm going to peel it away, all right? It's hot enough to scare you, not enough to burn you, all right? So give it a second to cool, all right? Before we're ready to wear this and wash this, we're going to go ahead and hit it one more time. We're going to cover it again, roll it over, press it down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, about 10 seconds. And we have a finished and complete shirt. So I had some extra vinyl in our scrap vinyl bin. You know, I don't like to waste vinyl, so anytime you have a big clean area, we're going to cut that cleanly, toss it in the scrap bin. But I grabbed a couple of pieces and I cut and weeded out some extras, so I want to make some hats. This is our hat press. It measures roughly about 6 inches by 3.5 inches, and we're going to go ahead and load a blank red hat on the machine. All right, nice and flat, pull it tight, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to apply my vinyl to the center of the hat. All right, I'm going to press it down so the backing sticks. I'm going to then take my Teflon sheet and just drop it over the top to protect the material. We wouldn't want any scorching. And then we're going to line this up to the center as much as we can. Press it down. All right, because we're not going to wash our hats, we don't need to hit this twice. All right, wait about 10 seconds. On this one, you'll hear a beep. We'll then do this, pull it off. All right, and then peel it off slowly, leaving us with a cool hat. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this other hat, but we'll meet you back at the desk. Woo! Go sports team! Score the points with the ball. But the most important thing is have fun. All right. So I made a cool new t-shirt so I can support every team here at Barrington High School. I made a generic sports team hat, and I also made a cooler hat that I might wear a little bit more often. Sports. This is now my sports hat. Wear it to all sporting events. But I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have fun with this project. Think outside the box. T-shirts, aprons, washcloths, hats, masks, you name it. Have fun with it. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have a great day, and go Barrington Sports Team. See ya.